Welcome to Professional Chart Analysis. Lesson 4, Session 4, Arudha Pada, Worldly Perception. How the world sees you versus who you really are. The Jaimini concept of reflected houses. The Maya principle. Image versus reality. Here's a deep truth that Jaimini formalized. The world doesn't see you as you are, it sees a projection. Your bank balance isn't your true wealth. Your job title isn't your real capability. Your public reputation may be completely different from your private character. Arudha Padas capture this difference. The regular house shows the reality of a life area. The Arudha of that house shows the perception, what the world sees, what society rewards, what creates your public image. This is incredibly practical. When a client asks, "Will I be seen as successful?" That's an Arudha question. Will I actually be successful? That's a regular house question. Often, the answers differ. Some people have strong houses but weak arudhas, talented but unrecognized. Others have strong arudhas but weak houses, all image, little substance. The professional astrologer reads both layers. Calculating Arudha Pada. The calculation is beautifully simple. For any house, find the lord of that house, count how many signs the lord is from the house. Count the same number from the lord. That sign is the Arudha Pada of the house. Example: if the first house is Aries and Mars, its lord is in Cancer, fourth from Aries, then count 4 from Cancer. You land on Libra. Libra is the Arudha Lagnaya, AL. Exception rules. If the Arudha falls in the same sign as the house, or the 7th from it, it's considered too close to the reality. Move it to the 10th sign from the house. If same sign, or the 4th sign from the house, if 7th from it. Each house has its Arudha, but the most commonly used are A1AL, A1, Arudha Lagna, your public image, worldly status RA7, Darapada, public perception of your partnerships, Nia A10, Rajyapada, career image, authority, and power, A2, A2 Dhanaruda, perceived wealth, A111, Labharuda, gains and social network, Upapada Lagnaya, UL, the marriage pada. The Upapada Lagnaya UL is the Arudha of the 12th house, and it's one of Jaimini's most reliable tools for marriage analysis. Why the 12th house? Because the 12th represents giving, and marriage, at its core, is about giving yourself to another. The UL shows the quality and nature of the marriage bond as it manifests in the real world. Reading the UL. The sign of the UL describes the nature of the marriage. The lord of the UL, its placement and strength, shows the sustaining power of the union. Benefics, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Moon, influencing the UL support the marriage. Malefics, Saturn, Mars, Ra'ahu, Ketu, Sun, can create challenges or delays. The second from UL is critical. It shows the sustenance of the marriage. If the second from UL is afflicted, the marriage may not sustain regardless of other indicators. When a client asks, "Will my marriage last?" the second from UL is your first checkpoint. Its lord, the planets there, and the aspects it receives tell the story. Argala. The intervention principle. Argala is another uniquely Jaimini concept. It describes how planets in certain positions intervene in the affairs of a sign or house. Primary Argalas, positive influence, sigmets in the second, from a sign create Dana wealth. Argala Vi. Planets in the 4th create Sukha, happiness. Argala Va. Planets in the 11th create Labha, gains. Argala Va. Planets in the 5th create Putra, children, creativity. Argala Viroda. Argala Viroda. Argala, obstruction. Planets in the 12th obstruct the seconds. Argala Va. Planets in the 10th obstruct the 4th's Argala. Planets in the 3rd obstruct the 11th's Argala. But here's the key. The obstruction only succeeds if the obstructing sign has MOR. If the second has Jupiter and the 12th has nothing, the wealth Argala stands strong. Argala explains why some life areas flourish and others don't. It's about which houses have supporting interventions and which have those interventions blocked. Quick check. If the first house is Taurus and Venus, its lord is in Virgo. What is the Arudha Lagnaya? Is it A. Capricorn, B. Scorpio, C. Sagittarius, D. Pisces? Take a moment to think. The answer is A, Capricorn. Venus in Virgo is 5 signs from Taurus. Taurus is Gemini, Cancer. Leo, Virgo, 5. Count 5 from Virgo. Virgo's Libra, Librae, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Capricorn, 5. The Arudha Lagna is Capricorn. Since Capricorn is not the same as Taurus or its 7th Scorpio, no exception rule applies. Session 4 Recap. Arudha Padas show the worldly perception of each house, the image versus the reality. Calculate them by reflecting the Lord's distance from the house. The Arudha Lagna, AL, shows your public image. The Upapada, UL, reveals marriage as it manifests in the world, and the second from UL is critical for marriage longevity. Argala explains how planets in the 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 11th intervene in a house's affairs, while planets in the 12th, 10th, and 3rd can obstruct those interventions. Love this lesson? Visit astro.vedics.net/learn to continue the professional chart analysis. Like, subscribe, and share.